it's Brittany. Welcome to Movie Review, and today I'm going to review Suicide Squad. And even though I saw it on August 5th, the day it was released, and even though I should have done a movie review the day after that, I didn't because I didn't have the time. But hey, I'm gonna do a movie review on it anyway, so here's my review on Suicide Squad. Okay, so me and my sister saw Suicide Squad on August 5th, the day it was released, and I was so happy to finally watch it. And so was my sister. We were both just very happy. And so, of course, watching the movie, it was just so exciting. And of course, there's some clips here and there where I thought, wait a minute, wasn't this supposed to be in the movie? Of course, you know what I'm talking about. Jared Leto's scenes as the Joker that were cut from the movie, and I'm pretty sure all of us were expecting his scenes as the Joker to be in the movie, but it turns out they were cut from the movie. I don't know why, because when you see in the trailers, of course you're thinking like oh, that's what I'm gonna see, like that's what we're all expecting, but when we get there, it's not even there. And so I wanted to say, yeah, that's the one thing that I was like, wait a minute, like I really wanted to see this, because we all wanted to see that, and we didn't get that chance to see it in the theater, in the movie. So yeah, that is the downside of that. But other than that, I just love the movie. I have to say I love the cast, perfect cast, and I love the music. Music score, and definitely, of course, the songs for the movie. Like there's "Sucker for Pain." There's "Own Me." I love that song. I do think that's Harley Quinn's song, if you know what I mean. I do think so. Um, but yeah, I also love the characters. Yeah, I love everything. I also love the actors' performances as their characters, like Will Smith as Deadshot, Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn, and Jared Leto as the Joker. Yeah, I would have to say he was a very convincing Joker in the movie, and I would have to say, just watching it the first time that day, I was like not just convinced, but I was also, let's just say, I also felt a bit scared of him, like, okay, like, yeah, this Joker is a bit more scary than the other two, than any other than I've known. And yeah, I think we all want to see more of the Joker, especially Jared Leto as the Joker, like, definitely. So yeah, I don't blame you for that, because yeah, I totally agree, because since his scenes were cut, to me I'm like, okay, he deserves more scenes, more Joker scenes. So I agree on that. And I also heard that Margot Robbie is planning to have a Harley Quinn solo movie, like her own movie. And I think that's such a great idea, because this is like the first time that Harley Quinn is being brought back, to life, to the screen, to the theater screen, and where she is being played by this really great actress. So for her to have her own movie, that's just a great idea, because you see heroes having their own movie, like of course Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, any kind of hero. But I know there are some heroes, like superheroes, who don't have their own movie yet, but I think they should. But I also think even villains, like supervillains need to have their own movie too, like to get like to know more about them, like their backstory and how they became this villain, and just pretty much how things falls into place of that. So yeah, I think that would be a great idea. So yes, I can't wait for that. But other than that, yes, I love Suicide Squad. To be honest, I would have to say this, that even though Jared Leto's scenes as a Joker, like even though some of his scenes were cut, I would have to say it's still it still became like my new favorite movie of this year. No doubt about it. Oh, and if you hear something spooky just now, that's my notifi- notification ringtone going off. I'm sorry about that. It's just that I only have what you're hearing right now is because of the fact that it's October. But anyway, moving on. Um, but yeah, that's just my review. I know I didn't say anything much, but I have to say, how can I? I just love everything about it, and the characters, and of course my favorite characters are Joker and Harley Quinn, and not saying that because they used to be a couple and all of that, but I would have to say just because I both think they're both very equally interesting, as individuals, as these, um, and yeah, and the, oh, sorry. But yeah, I think they're both two very different, um, villains from each other, even though she's crazier than he is, but still, either way, I don't know. They're just my both favorite villains, just because, like, I don't know what to say, like, explain, but yeah, they're my favorite villains, but also the Riddler is my favorite villain too, because he's very clever, especially with his riddles. But yeah, that's all from my Suicide Squad review. And yes, my rating on it is 4 stars. And yeah, 4 stars. Um, I don't know. I mean, other than that, I would have to say that for me to have no, I think the best way to put it of how much I love this movie is that I don't just like it, I love it, and the fact that it's my favorite movie. And to be honest, since it's coming out, like the the digital HD one is coming out November 15th, which is actually 2 days after my birthday, because my birthday is November 13th. So since it's coming out 2 days after my birthday, I'm going to get it with my birthday money. And yes, I would have to say that's how much I love this movie. That's how much uh that this movie has a good rating because of the fact that I don't just like it, I love it, and the fact that it's my favorite. Yes, that's the important part. I would have to say when a movie becomes my favorite, it's like it's like, of course, yeah, I think the feeling is that once a movie becomes your favorite, you just love everything about it. And yes, there may be some things you may not exactly like some things here and there, and even some parts that you may not like in the movie and you wish you could have changed that. But at the same time, even though you don't like these certain things here and there of your favorite movies, it's like other than that, you just love everything about it. So that's how I feel about it. So that's all for this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.